Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. My video title, you know what this video is about. Week 16 NFL game picks. Last week we had a lot of crazy games going on, a lot of type of games going on. We've seen a lot of different individuals go out there and handle business, like the Bills handling business when they had their back against the wall when they beat the Chiefs and then beat the Cowboys in that dominant performance. James Cook going out there and just rushing and running through the Cowboys defense. The Cowboys didn't let themselves that game. And you also see the Jaguars getting beat down on primetime against the Ravens. The Ravens went out there and handled business and dominated. 49ers kept their win streak going too a little bit as well. And a lot of teams are just going crazy at the end of the year, building their team up. We're seeing teams that kind of lost a little steam. The Steelers started off 7-4. My Steelers were 7-4. Now they're 7-7. They're out the playoff picture right now. Broncos also lost 2 straight games. Steelers lost 3 straight. Broncos lost 2 straight. And the Broncos are now kind of out the picture at first. At first, it was like 1 game behind the Chiefs, but they had the losses to the Lions, and last week they lost to the Texans, so it kind of put them back. Texans won a big game against the Titans, and overtime, we see Devin Singletary rushing for the game-winning touchdown. So a lot of things happened this past week, but this is week 16 for the NFL game picks. We're going to see what happens this week. First game, we got the Saints versus the Rams. Rematch from the NFC Championship game from a few years back. Saints and Rams. They're trying to get against each other, are some good showing and stuff. I believe the Rams should win this game. The Rams is a sneaker. I said sneaker team, not sneaker. They got some cool sneakers probably, but the Rams is a sleeper team and a sneaky team because they can go out there and put up some big time numbers with some of the best of them. We see the guys they have in the receiving core, Puka Nacua. We see it with Cooper Kupp, Matthew Stafford and stuff, and all the running backs they got with Williams back there as well too. And they also got what's his name? Not Tyler Higbee. Is it Tyler Higbee? Oh, it's Tyler Higbee. But the tight end they have on a team like that, too, he's pretty solid, too, as well. But they have a lot of players that can get after it. Aaron Donald, of course, being a Hall of Famer he is. They can go out there and just make a lot of things happen. And I feel like they have games where they show you that they're, like, the peak level. Then they have games where they show you where they kind of, like, low level like that. We see like kind of up and down, like kind of like a seesaw with the Rams. You see them some games where they look unstoppable. You see some games where they can't get anything going. Hopefully the Rams continue this groove and continue playing like this at this level with this high offensive power, and so they can go into the playoffs and they can be a team that can upset somebody. They might be a sleeper team that you might be want to look out for in the playoffs. But I got the Rams beating the Saints. Bengals Steelers. I got the Steelers finally breaking their losing streak and beating the Bengals. The Steelers beat the Bengals last game. I know Jay Brown is playing a little better now too. Let the Bengals for a win against the Vikings. The Steelers have to kind of win this game. It's do or die. Losing one more game would kind of, you still be technically in the playoff picture, but that would kind of put you most likely out the playoffs really, because like you can't lose those games like that, like 4 games straight, and then have 8 losses on the season, and then you win out, you'd be 9-8, but that might not get you to the playoffs. At 10-7, you have a good chance of getting in because you'll have to play. You have to play the Bengals. You have to play the Ravens like that too as well. So if you can win those 2 games and find yourself winning those, then you see yourself back in it. But it's a hard task because the Steelers' offense have just not looked it. They haven't been able to push the ball downfield. Mr. Bishop came in there. He tried to push the ball downfield, but he is not like that. And the Steelers kept putting him out there even though he's not like that. Now they benched him. Now they said Mason Rudolph will be the starter unless Kenny Pickett can come back to play this week. So we're going to see what happens. Hopefully the Steelers can pull off the win and go to 8-7. And they beat the Bengals, and the Bengals dropped to 8-7. They'll move in front of them and maybe have a chance to still get a playoff spot, maybe the last spot in the playoffs or something. The Steelers got to find some things to happen. They had control of their own destiny at first, but after those losses, they kind of lost that control of their own destiny. So we're going to see if they can regain a little bit of control by winning this game. Bills Chargers. I got the Bills winning that game. Commanders Jets. I have the Commanders winning that one. Lions Vikings. I have the Lions winning that game. It should be a good game, though. No Vikings and Lions, a rivalry game in the NFC North, not the South, NFC North. We see, I think the Lions come off of a big-time win. They put up 45 points against the Denver Broncos. They won 45-10, if I'm not mistaken. Went out there and just dominated. Jared Goff played at the highest levels. I believe the Lions should be able to win this game. Browns and Texans. I got the Texans winning that one. I don't know if C.J. Stroud going to be back, but they won the game last week against the Titans in the division game against the Titans with Case Keenum being the quarterback. He played all right. 228 passing yards, 1 passing touchdown, 1 interception. He played all right enough for them to go out there and win it. And then we got the but if C.J. Stroud is not back to play, I think the Browns might win that game. But I'm taking the Texans though with the thought of maybe C.J. Stroud coming back to play this week. Packers, Panthers, I'm taking the Packers in that one. Seahawks, Titans, I'm taking the Seahawks to win that one. Colts versus Falcons, taking the Colts in that one. Jags and Bucks, I'm taking the Bucks in that one. Baker Mayfield and playing at a high level. 24 touchdowns to just 8 interceptions. He had a perfect passer rating game this past week and 4 touchdown passes in that game. He's playing at a good level. He got him 7-7, top of the division. And they can find a way to continue to win these games and stack more wins. He can definitely solidify and seal the division too. Next game, we got the Cowboys, Dolphins. Taking the Dolphins in this one. The Cowboys still have the road woes going on because they were 3-4 on the road. And at home, they're averaging 40 points per game. But on the road, they're averaging 21 points per game. They're not the same team physically, mentally, and they don't execute their plays properly on the road. I don't know if you can say they're a dome team because that's why they play bad on the road. Some of those teams with some of those, like, outside feelings and stuff, I don't know. But the Cowboys just unlocked themselves this past game, so hopefully they can bounce back. But I don't think they're going to bounce back against the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins will win this one. The Dolphins is at home. Cardinals and Bears. Got the Bears winning that one. Patriots and Broncos. I got the Broncos winning that one to end their 2-game lose streak. I got the Giants beating, I have the Eagles beating the Giants. I have the Chiefs beating the Raiders. And in the Ravens and 49ers game, I don't really have a opponent. I really don't have a pick for that one, really, because it can go either way. 49ers have this team that's structured. They have all the pieces around you on offense. They have all the defensive pieces too as well. They have the coaching, the scheme, and everything is just structured perfectly. And it's like kind of like a puzzle. A puzzle, you're not going to be complete unless you have all the pieces. You remove one piece out of it, then the puzzle's incomplete. That's kind of what the 49ers is. When the 49ers have everybody healthy, have all these guys, their top guys, their pieces, they got on the team that they drafted, that they signed for, their peak. They're like a painting. They're like a puzzle piece, like that amazing piece. But once you remove one of those pieces, you start seeing like how things kind of like start to fall and collapse. So when they have a team that's fully healthy and a team that's all together, they're unstoppable. The Ravens is a little different than that. It's more reliant upon the shoulders of Lamar Jackson. It's really Lamar or nothing. Nerf or nothing is Lamar or nothing. Lamar go out there and play amazing football, tremendous football, and will his team. Because if he doesn't play well, his team not going to win too often. Now, I never seen the team win in spite of Lamar. They always won because of Lamar, like that. So Lamar Jackson is going to have to go out there and have some heroics against this team, against this 49ers defense, and go out there and make some things happen. And it's possible. We've seen teams go out there and handle the 49ers defense. When they were on a 3-game losing streak, we've seen teams go out there and be able to score on them. So we're going to see if the Ravens can go out there and do the same thing and, try to win this game. But it's going to be up for grabs. Whoever get that game, it's going to be a nice game to see in prime time. I can't wait to see it. But that's all I got for this video today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.